What's going on, people, and welcome to the Blue Steel Podcast Show. I'm your co-host LV Live, along with my co-host Jeff. Jeff, what's going on, man?
How much? How you been, man? How you been?
Is that a trick question?
No, man. I'm serious. I know everybody in the Tri City area is still sick about the Zion lottery, as I'm gonna call it.
Ah,
But
man.
it's okay. Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, right. I'm sure you think it's okay. Well, well, people, we're gonna get straight to it, like we usually do. This is our new thing that we've been doing. We're trying to remain consistent as possible with this quick hitter. That's something me and Jeff are gonna be doing on a weekly basis to touch on pretty much the hottest thing going on in sports at the current time. But please, hit us up. BlueSteelShow at gmail.com. BlueSteelShow at gmail.com. Please hit that subscribe button, that bell icon, so you can get reminders of when we have our shows. Our shows will come up. But please come through, support us. So like I said, send those emails to that email that I stated earlier, bluesteelshow at gmail.com. So you can give us our likes, dislikes, all the things in regards to our show. Questions that you have, please just shoot them to us. And as Jeff alluded to, let's get straight to it. Jeff, the draft.
It's draft lottery, man. I mean, the Zion sweepstakes, as they call it, as I'm gonna call it. The Pelicans of all teams, number one pick. Um, but the big story was obviously Zion. Hopefully, ended up in the Mecca. How you feel, man? As a Knicks fan, how you feel right
Um, Actually, at the moment, right? I think I might have dislocated my wrist. That's how hard I punched the wall. Uh,
now?
no, no, man. I'm just frustrated, man, with the Knicks. It's like a voodoo. It's like when we traded away Ewing. It's like we just got a curse put on us. I don't know what it is, but since he left, the Knicks have not been the Knicks. Like might have had a couple of stints with Melo, and Melo might have had a year or two when we was decent with Jr. and them. But we have not been the Knicks since we traded away Patrick Ewing to Seattle. It has not been the same. And I was hoping and praying, just like all Knicks fans, that this might have been the ending of the curse. Like, this is the time. Okay, now we got the number one pick. Let's restart it. If people know, the
Right.
last time we had the number one pick was when Patrick Ewing was coming out. So hopefully, this was the beginning of the start of us kind of getting our wheels back underneath us to where we could start rolling in the league and being back to where we were supposed to be as you know one of the best teams in the league. We are one of the blue blood franchises of the NBA. We are.
Yep.
So it's very important for the Knicks to be good for the league. It just is. Um,
Right.
those Sunday afternoon games at 12 p.m. That was the Knicks block. Like, that was what it was on NBC coming on. You remember, Jeff?
Oh
Uh,
yeah, definitely.
the Knicks were the 12 o'clock game. The Lakers were
Every
always the
every
later game.
yep.
That's how
Every weekend.
every weekend. That's how it was. So that's kind of died out, and I think it's just important for the Knicks to be legit again. I mean, look what it does for the leagues when the Knicks, the Lakers, and the Celtics, and the Bulls, of course, because of Jordan, are really, really good. It just does great for the ratings. So, I mean, I can go on forever, man. I mean, you give me your take coming from Pittsburgh. You give me your take.
I mean, I wanted him to go there, but let's take it. Let's exhale and take a step back. Honestly, you all may end up getting the best player in the draft. If R.J. Barrett falls to you guys, and he's not taking second overall, he may end up in like 5 years. We may be saying he was the best player in the draft. Because
Jeff,
don't forget, he was
Jeff,
the number one player.
yeah,
Yep.
Jeff. Sorry, say his name one more time because you broke up a bit.
Oh, R.J. Barrett from Duke. He was the number one player coming out of high school. Everybody loves Zion because he's an athletic. He's a freak. But as far as just basketball skill, I think Barrett's skill level was better than Zion's, and he may end up being the best player out of all the, he may end up being the best player, and it may fall to you all three. So it may end up being you don't get the magnet, the person that everybody knows, but you may get the better basketball player, which may be better for y'all. It's ultimately whether they got him or not, whoever y'all got, KD and Kyrie or whoever is coming, Zion don't matter. It would have been ultra hyped if you would have been there. But ultimately, y'all big fishes this summer. So y'all may not end up being as bad as y'all think y'all are. Although I wanted to see him go there too. But thinking of it as like a basketball player, you know what I mean? Like he can play. So
Um, everybody, if you're listening to the show, please clap it up for Jeff. Or the Knicks fans, clap it up for Jeff. He's trying to make he's trying to make us feel better. We appreciate that, Jeff. And we do feel better. But you're absolutely right, though, Jeff. You're absolutely right. The key for the next period is to get KD. That's it. We get him and another piece. We still have the young players to really, really get us back to being legit contenders. KD makes us a legit contender. If we can get into the Anthony Davis, because I'm hearing these whole things about us being able to sign 2 max players and possibly trading away RJ Barrett to the Pelicans for Anthony Davis. I think that's a pipe dream. I don't think that's going to happen. Even if
I don't think he's going to trade him.
Right, but okay, I got one better. Let's just say we do trade, right? Let's just say it works out. Everybody knows where he wants to be. He wants to be in LA. He doesn't want to be so we're going to sign him just for a year. He's going to probably want to.
I've heard he would consider it in New York.
I mean, but you know what? But that's my Nick radar going up and saying, you know what? We're going to get our heart broken again.
Right.
So why even chance it if there's no guarantee he's going to stay there? Because I'm being totally honest, I really think he's going to LA. I think he wants to play with LeBron. We talked about this in a couple of other shows with him being with Clutch Sports. I mean, It's just I just think it's inevitable that he's going to be in LA. So why even send away, which your good point is, a potential maybe all-star in RJ Barrett, what his skill set is. We lose him, and the Knicks do what they've always done: trade away great players, and they become great other places and win championships, a la Trevor Ariza. If people don't know who that is, So I'm just saying. So I just wouldn't do that. I would get our max players like the plan was. We still can get a legit player in RJ Barrett. To your point, we still got Kevin Knox. We still got who I like, Dennis Smith Jr. You still got the big man in the middle, Mitchell Robinson, who I like. I think is very athletic. So you got a lot to build around. So I mean that's. I mean, look, man. You got to be optimistic with this, right, Jeff? You can't jump off the boat.
Yeah. Nah, can't do
you know
that.
what I mean? But here's the question though. Back to you now. We're gonna go to La La Land. What do the Lakers do at number 4? Are they gonna trade away the pick for Anthony Davis, or are they gonna try to get the guy? I think it's the cat out of Vanderbilt. I'm not sure of his name, but I heard he's a pretty good player.
Yeah. They're gonna try to trade for Davis. I don't think Griffin's gonna trade for him. I don't think he's gonna trade. If I was him, I would. You get Zion, get the number 4 pick, get another player too. Because I don't think AD's standing. He don't care about Zion. What would he care about a 19-year-old coming that don't know how to play the game in the league yet? He don't care about that. You know what I mean? He wants to go where he wants to go. So if I was him, I would make one of those trades, whether it be the Knicks or with the Lakers. If I was the Knicks, I don't know what KD's on. Nobody does. It seems like I'm kind of leaning towards him staying in Golden State now for some reason. Even though all these indications are he's leaving, I don't know. He may wake up and just change his mind on the 30th. Who knows? Or July 1st, whatever it is. But I put everything on the table. Like Mr. Griffin, who should, honestly, like I've said, that's who we should have hired, to be honest with you. He should be working for the Lakers. But they let him go to New Orleans. So put everything on the table. You got the number 4 pick. You want the number 1 pick next year. You can take that too. You can take 2 of these young players and whatever else you need. Let's just get it done. That's what I would offer if I was the Lakers. Because I don't know if we're gonna be able to sign any of these players, man. Like, do you want to sign Jimmy Butler? And I think the Philly gonna offer him the max. So who you gonna get? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to go all out. And I think that's what we're gonna do. At least offer. They gotta accept it, obviously, but I think that's what they're gonna offer. I hope they do. At least.
Right. Well, it's definitely going to be a very exciting summer in the association this summer. It just is. It's going to be
Yep.
super
Always
exciting.
is.
Yeah, man. We're going
It's
to
gonna be
see.
more exciting than the finals, is like we about to allude to. I mean, we about to talk about now. I mean, the playoffs is a joke now. It's over.
Right.
So, not a joke, but
Now, I got
I
your
mean,
point. Now you're right.
Golden State about to beat Portland in 4 games. I don't know what Portland was doing last night. Did you see the game?
Man, I missed it. I do have to catch it and
All
replay.
I mean, just put it in your head. All it did was pick and roll with Steph Curry. The center was standing in the paint. They just let him shoot wide open threes. He made 9. So they're gonna play like that. This series is gonna be over in 3 games.
I
They
mean,
didn't even need to play the 4th game. So
Jeff. This is the same team that won the championships before KD got there. This team.
right.
This team is no different.
No.
This is the same team that won 72 games that year.
73.
73.
The record.
Right, and KD wasn't on that team. And be honest with you, the only thing that we knew could beat them was LeBron and Kyrie. There's nobody out there like that.
Nope. Nobody.
So really, who's left? I mean, to me, people keep on saying the Bucks. I like the Bucks, but the Greek Freak cannot shoot. He's got to develop a jump shot. He's got a decent one, but he needs that. Listen, in order to beat Golden State, you got to have all 5 guys on it. You got to outscore them because you're not gonna stop them defensively.
Right.
So you got to kind of have the Houston philosophy, but have some type of defensive stops, right, in order to stop them. But this is the same team.
Another player that ain't scared to shoot.
Right. So I just don't see. I don't see anybody beating them 4 games. You got to be able to beat them 4 games, and that is very, very hard to do in a 7-game series. And if I'm correct, if the Bucks come out the East, then if I'm correct, the finals is going to be 2-3-2, right?
Yeah, but it'll be in Milwaukee starting out. I don't think they've ever started on the road.
Right. So
I could be wrong with that, but
right.
I'm not 100%. So
right. So that's my point. So if it's a 2-3-2, Jeff, and it's 2 games in Milwaukee, they get a split. They winning all 3 in Golden State.
possible.
I don't see. I put it like this: if they get a split in Milwaukee, I know we're going down the line, people, but this is just our predictions. If they get a split in Milwaukee, because that's who I think is going. I think it's the Bucks, and I think it's going to be, of course, Golden State. You got to beat the Warriors 3 straight times in Oracle, and that's not happening.
Right.
And
absolutely.
I'm just saying, like, so the playoffs is the playoffs for a reason, man. You know what I mean? And you got to be able to really kind of, your matchups, you get exposed. You know what I mean? Your team gets exposed. You know that, Jeff.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? So this could, but hey, man, but we could talk about this all day, right?
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, Jeff, I
Yeah,
wanted to
I
ask you
mean-
something. Hey, off topic. Hey, man, do you know about that EYBL Youth League, that AAU league?
That's the Nike League, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they've had that for a few years. They just tour. They basically do like 4 or 5 stops in the summer. It's how everybody gets recruited. All those kids get ranked and all that stuff. They all have them now, but the EYBL is the biggest of them. You know what I mean? Like the more prime time when you're gonna have the best players, more of the best players. But yeah, they've had that for a few years now.
Right.
But basically, they tour. You play on a team. So it's travel teams. It's the elite of the elite with the travel teams. That's what it is.
Right.
They do like four like sites. That's how these kids play against each other and know each other because they literally it's just the best of the best. And you go on these. You play probably I think it's 4 or 5 stops in the summer. But yep.
Wow. Yeah, I just saw that the other day, and I meant to ask you about it. So yeah. Sorry, people. This is what me and Jeff do all the time. I caught myself. But yeah, hey man, great show, man. Great quick hitter. Great job, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. People, like just like LV said, definitely send us emails, bluestillshow@gmail.com. YouTube is Blue Still Show. Hit the subscribe and the bell icon so you get both. You'll get every time we post something, you'll get it. Instagram is Blue Still Show. Twitter is @ShowStill. We're going to try to do these quick hitters every week, especially throughout the summer since the summer's so busy, and things like that. A little easier to do the quick hitter shows, but we're going to keep it coming. So, but that's it, brother.
Yeah, man. So listen, people also too. We'll see you. We'll have a show coming out this weekend. Our big show will be Sunday, so you'll definitely get a notification for that. But Jeff, great job, brother. And I will tell my Knicks fans, my friends, to exhale. Right, Jeff? That's what you said.
Yeah, just exhale to be all right. Y'all got an RJ Barrett, not a bad deal. Not a bad deal. And hopefully KD comes to save the league from us having to. Is Golden State gonna keep winning championships if not? So it's just gonna be it.
Yeah, you're right about that. All right, my man. I'm gonna holler at you, brother.
All right, Ro.
All right.